Have you ever wondered if your newborn baby can overfeed? Well, I am going to be answering that in today's video. And hi, I'm Dr. Obidi. I'm a board-certified pediatrician, and I have been practicing for over 17 years. And I love all things newborns, and I've taken care of thousands of newborns at this point. Just love to care for them. So, can your baby overfeed? I am going to pause first of all and say this video is for educational purposes only, and you should consult your primary care provider for particular situations that have to do with your newborn and what's going on with them. But the short answer to that question, can my baby overfeed, is yes. It is possible to overfeed your newborn baby. Now, I will say it is more difficult to do that if you're breastfeeding, because the act of breastfeeding for a newborn does take some work and some effort. And so typically when they're full, they kind of just give up trying to feed, and it's easier for them to sort of unlatch themselves when they're full. Now, if your baby is bottle fed, because it's a little easier to get milk out of that nipple, and your newborn, because they're newborn, has what's called a suck reflex, which means if anything goes in the mouth, they are going to suck on it. So it's easy for them to just suck and have milk pouring out of that nipple, even when they might not be hungry anymore. So yes, it is possible to overfeed your baby. And so there are a few things you can do. One is to learn how to recognize your newborn's full cues for when they're full. So when they're full, just pausing to see if it seems like they're not as interested in sucking anymore and swallowing. Maybe you're having more milk dripping out the sides of the mouth. That may be a sign that your newborn is full, and you should just take the bottle or your breast out of their mouth and try and see if they will settle and are satisfied. The other thing you should do also is maybe not make the goal, especially when you're bottle feeding, the goal shouldn't be to empty everything in the bottle. So maybe you've made a 2-ounce bottle, but your newborn has taken 1 1/4 of the bottle and they don't seem like they are as hungry anymore. Then you should just stop at that point, and the goal shouldn't be to finish the little bit of milk left in the bottle. I know a lot of us have the instinct not to waste food, but when it comes to your newborn, you should let them just take how much they need, and typically when they're full, they will stop feeding. If you're breastfeeding, at some point you can tell that your newborn isn't actively feeding anymore, and if they fed for a good length of time and you feel you've gotten a good feed in and they're just using you as a pacifier at this point, you should just take them off and allow them to rest, and allow you to rest, and allow your breast to recover and fill back up with some milk. So yes, the short answer is you can overfeed your baby, but that can easily be taken care of if you learn to do the few things we just covered, learning what their full cues are and stopping when they are done feeding, and not making the goal to finish every last bit of milk in that bottle if you're bottle feeding, and not letting them use you as a pacifier if they are done feeding. I hope this was helpful. If it was, leave a comment for me in the comment section below. I would love to be able to answer any other questions you have. And if you haven't liked the page, go ahead and like the page, and share this with a friend who might find this useful. Thank you for watching, and I will see you back again.